Welcome back, everybody. Today we play Chamber
Le fiche au chocolat.
on Bind. Today is day 17 of playing every agent on every map. Today's agent Chamber used to be one of the best agents in the game. He is kind of mid though now. He got nerfed pretty hard, but he is still viable in some situations. Before we get into the video, I'm gonna show you my night market in case you're interested. Seems like I got a pretty good one, but I already have like a lot of skins, so it doesn't really matter what I get. Ooh, that's actually a decent skin. I have the Vandal from that collection. I really think the skin is pretty good, but like it's missing like some finishers and shit. Let's see what kind of purple skins we get. Okay. That's pretty fucking shit, not gonna lie. I mean, Neptune Shorty is pretty nice, but I already have a Shorty skin, so I don't really need it. And the rest is mid at most. And knives I have too many already, but the baseball bat is actually a decent one, but I'm not gonna buy that one. So I hope you have better luck than I did. But yeah, I already have like most of the skins, so I don't really need any more, so isn't as bad for me. Starting off with A side. On A side, you have a couple of different options you can do. Firstly, you can place a TP here and place a trip towards showers, so you know if anyone is coming out of showers. And then at the beginning of the round, you can then either go peek here and peek the people close here, kill one, TP out, or you can even go up here, hold from here. If you see anyone peeking here, just TP out, and then just slowly go up here. They're not gonna expect you up here, and you can just get a kill, maybe get two, and then TP out. Other options you have is to place a TP back here, and then play like here in the open, maybe even go up here, because it's a great off angle. People don't expect you to hold from here, and you can get a kill and get out. Or you can also place a TP up here before the run starts, TP up, and go back. Place TP down here, and then just hold here or here. This also works with an AWP, by the way. So Chamber is a pretty good AWP agent because he can get out of almost any situation pretty much for free with his TP. So playing an AWP on Chamber is always a really good idea. Just get away. Be careful though if they have a brim ult. Your TP right here could be like insta broken by the brim ult. Like in any situation, if they have a brim ult, don't play in lamps because it's most likely gonna get brim ulted. The other options you have is a TP up here before the round even starts, and then place the second TP back here. Go for a kill. You can even drop down. I don't see a lot of people doing that. If you get a kill and then go for a second one, and then TP out, or you just use your TP back here and hold like from here. It's a really good off angle because they're either gonna expect you to play here close or up here even. And if you play down here, the people from this side are most likely not gonna be able to peek you right away, and you can get a free kill on whoever's here. Or you can even get a free kill on whoever's trying to come up here by just spam through the box or shooting them right away, then TPing out. In general, I recommend you have your trip on the side you don't want to hold. For example, what I mean by that is if you place a TP right here, I recommend you have a trip holding short. So if your trip gets broken, you know your TP back isn't safe. The same thing works the other way around too. So if you are playing towards short, I recommend you have a trip here. And like wherever you want to have your TP, you can have it like even back here and play close here. With a shotgun, pretty good in eco rounds. By the way, Chamber is a great agent to just buy a shorty because he usually has chamber bullets for long range battles. So you can just hold here close with a shorty, get a kill, TP back, and then decide to fight the players with your share. Let's say you want to hold showers as a Chamber. You have a couple of different options. Firstly, I always recommend you put your trip right here, so you know if anyone is coming out of main. Then you can place your TP up here. You can place the TP up there, and then either go slowly peek out here, hold them, maybe even go a little more in front for the orb, get the orb. You can even play close here. It's a pretty good angle. Most of the people are not gonna expect it. Or even close here. most of the people are not gonna expect that one either, and then you get a kill and just TP out. Just use a TP back here in the corner and tell your teammate to boost you up here by just crouch walking into you, and you crouch jumping and to get on top, and then you're up here. You can get a kill, maybe even 2, and then get out. Another thing you can do, especially to catch people off guard, is to place a TP up here and then jump down and hold main from here. Hold showers from here. So you're just inside of the TP range. Or hold up here from back here, because it's like a really unexpected angle and you most likely gonna get at least 1 kill. And then you can just TP up and peek them again from heaven. Spray the people trying to plant, or focus on the people in showers. If you're playing defense, there's another thing you can do. If you have your TP right here, you can even TP over, try to fight the people here in hookah, and then go back in towards this corner and TP out. It's good to either fake TP noise, fake them to hit into A, or just fake in general, because yeah, they don't know if you're in the TP and you can get out for free. Switching over towards B. B is the same thing. As a chamber, you only have 1 trap and you don't have any other holding utility, so you are the other trap. What I mean by that is, place your trip on one side and hold the other one. You can either do something like this, where you have a TP in hookah itself, and then slowly peek out in the beginning of the round to try to get a kill. If nobody is here, you can even walk up further and hold here. If somebody comes, you can be back. Or what you can even do is to throw a TP in this corner right here and hold hookah from right here. It is a good off angle, mostly people don't expect, and most of the times when you play in hookah you have the problem of being instantly traded by another enemy. If you are a chamber, you can negate that by just TPing away, like here, getting a kill, TPing away. Problem is though, now you're stuck back here, it's pretty hard to get out again, so I'd ask for a smoke on long, maybe a smoke on hookah as well, so you can reposition. The other thing you can do is to either place a trip down here, for them as soon as they come out hookah you know it, or to place a trip either up here, here, or even close down here. If you have that trip in hookah, you can then either put a TP right here and peek out of long, get the ult herb, or just focus on the people long and have a teammate get the ult herb, and then even walk down a little further, trying to go for the kill, and TP back. You can also put a TP up here. You don't have as much range as with the other TP, but it still works pretty good. You can then also go close here, even go in this corner here, get a good kill on the people trying to come up here, and then TP out. And you have a great off angle for anyone trying to come out of hookah or come out of long. Or you can even play really aggressive by placing a TP right here and then slowly walking down long. As soon as you see somebody, you can just TP back. Or you can just get all of the space. You can even sneak out here a little further and get up until to this door with the option to TP back. This spot right here is a really unexpected spot. If they are getting destroyed on A, they're most likely going to try to fast rotate over towards B, and they're never going to expect you in this spot. You gotta be careful though, people can come from here, but if you just hear somebody shooting or stepping here, and you don't feel like, yeah, I'm fast enough to switch over, you can just TP back, and you're still in a pretty good spot to hold site. You use your TP like an elbow. If you want to play full retake, it's pretty good, especially on eco rounds. You can even jump up here and hold just long with your sheriff and have your trap hold hookah and then just get a kill, get out, and you can play retake with the rest of your team. By the way, something I don't see a lot of chamber players doing is abusing the fact that they can TP out instantly with shotguns. You can play a lot of different close range angles with a shotgun just by like sitting here. It's a really uncommon spot, or just even sitting here holding this cross right here.
Careful there.
With a shotgun, TPing out, and even if they come into long range fights after, they still have a sheriff to get those long range fights done pretty easily. And it's a just generally pretty strong way to play with a chamber in close corners with a shotgun. You can also play a TP up here and then recall it, place the second one back here so you're safe to get out. Then either hold hookah or long. If you're holding long, I recommend you have a trap in hookah. If you're holding hookah, I recommend you have a trap like this on long, so you know when to look over. It's a really unexpected angle because most of the times anyone peeking here is gonna look back here, and it's pretty safe for you to just hold here, spray them even with an off, just and then get out. Switching over towards attack. On attack you can do a lot of different chamber things. You can place a TP right here to make you able to go all the way up until here in the copy close and hold from here. So you can play post plant from here, which is usually a pretty bad position and you're most of the time just gonna get sprayed out or get cleared up by util. So you can stay here, get a kill, maybe even 2, and then just TP out and you're safe. You can then either decide to read flank over showers or go short A. I'd recommend you use your trap right here, because if you use your trap right here, it clears both angles. So if somebody tries to flank through here, it's gonna get detected by your trip. If somebody's trying to flank from here, it's gonna get detected by the trip. The problem with this spot though is you can only get to certain places. So with a TP right here, you can pretty much just use your trip to the fullest potential, just take a little space on short. You can even go lurk, and it's pretty good. Another good thing about this TP is you can go in here and then just TP back short to fake out people, especially in the clutch. That you took the TP, they're gonna run away, and you can just TP back. I'd recommend you wait with the TP though, because like the TP makes noise and they're gonna hear it. So just wait in here, either wait for them coming through, or just even open here real quick, slowly go back, wait for them to TP, you can TP back, and then go towards site. The other thing you can do is to use your TP here, and there's usually a smoke right here, contact up, and then either hold from here, your shade marker is gonna go off though, or hold from here. You need to have somebody holding the rest of site though, and it's not as good of a holding spot, but you can still get out pretty easily. Just press C and then get a kill or 2 from that spot. If you decide to go A, I'd recommend you just use a trip right here. It gives you the option to go really far out towards site. You can clear site with your team, and then use your TP either here to get like back, to even take more space in lamps, and then even go close CT. You can even hold from here, which is a pretty strong spot if you can get that far. Most people don't expect it, and just TP back. I wouldn't recommend you place your TP here if your trap is getting broken all the time, because right here you're open to short, you're open to anyone trying to come up here. So if you have your TP here and your teammates don't have sight at all, I don't recommend you use it. You can also just place a TP here and get even farther in towards CT, or even hold from here, which is a pretty unexpected angle. Just get a kill, maybe even 2, TP out. But in general, there's not a lot of things you can do on a chamber run attack. You can decide to early peek in some situations. For example, if you know the enemy have a raise ult, you can place your TP here and early peek out, clear out up here. If they then raise ult, just wait for the raise ult to shoot. You can take your time, you can even try to shoot the raise as she's flying in. And then as soon as she shoots, you can just TP out, and you're pretty safe back here because there's a wall between you and raise ult. If you play chamber, I recommend you always buy your trip. Your trip is most likely the only sentinel util your team has, and it is pretty strong just to hold flank for your team. So your team has to worry about one spot less, and you can then go on your merry way to go wherever you want. You can even clear out lamps with a TP right here, clear it out, even go close, try to take orb, TP back if you hear something or if you're getting pushed. It's pretty good. Another thing you can do if you go showers, if you place your TP back here, you can get out pretty far towards backside. By the way, you can also play on bench and play this nasty headshot angle up here. If anyone comes out CT, you can pretty much see them first and they're gonna have a hard time shooting you. Or you can even go out here. I'd recommend that you only do that if you have a smoke up here, and then just TP out. Switching over towards B. If you wanna go hookah, place a TP right here. By the way, if you're going B, you can also just place your trip right here. Most of the times they're gonna come here and they're gonna see your trip. They're either gonna shoot it or get attacked by it, so you know there's somebody behind. You can then slowly clear out hookah. It helps if you have other team util. Just clear it out, clear out here. If you are getting shot from behind at this point, you can just TP out and you're pretty safe. That's why chamber is pretty good. You can clear out angles, even though you can be shot in the back. As soon as you hear something, you just TP out, and it's a pretty safe thing you can do. The other option on B is to go long. On long, you can either place your TP here. You need to get a lot of space for that though, so it's a decently risky TP, and then just either play elbow here. Your trap is gonna go off. Always tell your team your trip is off so they know they can complank, and then just hold here. Even hold close here if you have a shotgun or like a shorty. You can just hold from here, get 3 kills, because it's a really uncommon angle and most of the people don't expect you, and even if they push after you are here, you can just get out. And the other option is a TP here, where you can go all the way towards backside. Try to swing in here, even hold here. It's a pretty good off angle. You gotta be aware that they can be coming through here though, so it's always a risk, but with chamber you minimize the risk by just being able to TP out after you take a shot or get a kill, or even if you're just in a situation you don't want to really be in, just get out. The other thing you can do, if you think there's somebody on long playing with an AWP or something, swing out far, and even if you're not killing them, you can just TP back and get them off the angle, because if they have an AWP, they're most likely not going to re-peek, and the rest of your team can come up. And even if they are re-peeking, you have like at least 3 players of your team there, so they're most likely going to kill that guy either way. Chamber's strong suit is not attack. Chamber's strong suit is defense and the things he can do with his kit. He can play in almost any angle as long as he has a safe TP out. It's a good angle because most of the people don't expect it. Even if you're standing up here, most of the people don't expect you, or even back here, holding here. I recommend you have a smoke on long. It's pretty good. The problem with Chamber though, he is a sentinel. He doesn't have any initiation util. His only thing is his guns. He has his ult as well that help him get more kills, and his TP to get him out of situations you don't want to be in. So in general, Chamber is a pretty bad sentinel, even though he is one of the most picked one, because he doesn't give his team a lot of passive info, and he's not pretty good at going in himself because he always needs some other util to get in. The only good thing is he can get out at any point, and it's pretty safe for him. I am a notorious Chamber hater, and Bind not being one of his best maps is not giving him a good scoring on this map. I'd say he either goes into high D tier or low C tier, but I'm giving him the C tier just because he has a TP. If the Chamber player is good, he's gonna have a lot of impact, but in general, a Chamber on this map is not great. You wanna have a Killjoy or a Cypher, especially to hold flanks or hold sides, and you just generally gonna get less value out of a Chamber than out of most other agents. That would be it from me. If you have any questions, ask them down in the comments, and if you want to see any other agents on other maps, write them down in the comments as well. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to come say hi to me on Twitch, where I stream almost daily, and see you guys very soon. Bye!